Hey, Spring Lakers, did you know that we continue to love God, to mature in his character, and to reach the world? In fact, there are so many awesome stories coming out over the last few weeks of how God continues to work and move and help us to fulfill the mission that he's given us. And I want to highlight one couple in our church who are local missionaries that Spring Lake is supporting, who have started an organization called Crisis Cafe to respond to needs in our community and to share the love of Jesus Christ. I got to sit down with Phil and Rita Schounard this week and hear about their story of how they're loving God and they're loving Green Bay.
It starts with a meal. So we bring a meal to a home or a situation where someone is suffering. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a horrible situation. It could just be a death of a loved one or a cancer journey, or, like situation like now, we're kind of in an extreme situation. And we hope to foster relationships with those people long-term, make a connection with them so that we can show the love of Christ to them, first of all, and second of all, maybe get them connected to a church in the community, whether it be Spring Lake or something else that fits their needs.
But there's so much need in Green Bay, and after word got out, people are now contacting us saying, my aunt or my brother-in-law or my boyfriend is in, St. Vincent's on a respirator or what have you. And
it was just such an unusual situation, and we were just kind of thrown into it, and it just kind of was like, wow, like you've never, this is historic, obviously, and it just became like bigger and just started rolling, and all of a sudden we're like, we're making 300 meals this weekend. So, but
that's what God put before you. We were dabbling with meals here and there and taking care of different outreach groups and stuff like that to get them taken care of. But then all of a sudden, March 18th or whatever it was, hit the news, and everybody's out of a job and they're camped out at home and
diagnosed with a disease.
Yeah, that's crisis. I mean, people that didn't plan for this. So when we're able to get connected and bring them a meal, that's what it's all about. And it's like hitting the ground running and going 115 miles an hour, not stopping.
Well, I so wish that we could share the entirety of that interview. What a great example of sharing the love of Jesus with others. And I want you to know, too, that there's been tons of you who are part of Spring Lake who have been loving our community during this time. People have been making masks. People have come and donated meals to St. John's that were staying here. People have been giving financially. People have been reaching out to their neighbors and the people around them to encourage them and to love them. Thank you, Spring Lake Church, for reaching the world and fulfilling our mission to tell others about the gospel of Jesus Christ and point them back to him. Keep on doing it. And if you want to be involved in any of our Spring Lake outreach projects or partners, please visit us at springlakechurch.org/outreach.